Hey everyone, it's Jenna Melanson from Canadian Beef Media. I'm joined today by Toronto's Brooklyn Doran for our latest segment of Zoomies. Welcome, Brooklyn.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so first off, care to introduce yourself a bit more in depth for our listeners?
Absolutely. So, my name is Brooklyn Doran. I am a queer singer songwriter originally from Kenora, Ontario. Now I'm rocking it in Southern Ontario, and I play sad lesbian folk music.
You unveiled your album Fixer Upper recently. Tell us a bit about the writing process behind that release.
So, Fixer Upper is a really interesting record for me because we recorded half of the record before the pandemic and then the other half during and even into about a few months ago. So, the process was really interesting because we were able to revisit a lot of the songs that we had started writing, myself and my co collaborator, Dan Hoche. And we got to reshape the songs from a different standpoint, having revisited it a few years later. So it's a really interesting record in that regard.
Awesome. You've unveiled, I believe, 5 singles from the album.
I have, yes,
Yeah.
of an 8-track album. So
Yeah.
it's a very interesting release method. I know traditionally a lot of artists will release 1 or 2 singles before they release an album. I found that releasing singles, especially during the pandemic, was a really great way to get each individual song heard before we
Sure.
drop the record proper. And it's awesome to have it on vinyl because now I'm on tour and I'm able to have a hard copy of all of those singles that we had released previously.
For sure. And how did you go about deciding which ones to release as singles?
Oh my goodness. I feel like some of them we were really intent upon releasing them around certain times. And then other songs, we just released them because I feel like, especially in the year 2020 and 2021, we had no idea what was going to happen next, especially in terms of touring. So I feel like some of those releases I released just for my own sanity to have a project.
For sure. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Describe your sound in 5 words or less.
Ooh, sad, queer, rainy day coffee shop.
Do you have any upcoming shows to tell us about?
Yes, right now I am on the Fixer Upper tour. I'm in beautiful New Brunswick, right behind me. We have shows all throughout New Brunswick this week, including the Living Roots Music Festival. Next week, I'll be back in Toronto for North by Northeast. And the following week, I'll be playing the South Stage at Toronto Pride.
Awesome. Okay, so the next 5 questions are just for fun. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Who was the first Canadian artist or band to catch your attention growing up?
Ooh, Sarah Harmer.
Okay. Who was the first what was the first concert you ever attended?
Fred Penner as a little tiny child.
Oh, awesome. That's great. What movie can you watch over and over and never tire of?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
For sure. It's a good one.
It is.
Yeah, my husband loved it.
Yes.
If you were to make a summer road trip playlist, what's one song that would definitely have to be on it?
Ooh, my friend Sean Clark has a record out with a song called Autumn in New Brunswick. And we've been listening to it a lot because we are in New Brunswick right now.
Awesome. Okay. And with barbecue season upon us, what's your favorite food to throw on the grill?
Corn. I like
Yes,
corn.
corn is good.
Yeah. Let's
All
go.
right. So that's it for Zoomies. Thank you for joining me, and congratulations on the album and the tour.
Thank you so much.